Hi, we are in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. We're going to be looking around town a little bit here. Right now I'm standing in the historic downtown area. As you can see, it's known for its Victorian architecture. Just a little bit about Eureka Springs quickly. Population is around 2,200. And population for pretty much since 1900 has remained constant at about 2,000, up or down a little bit with each census cycle. It is noted for its healing springs, and back in the 1800s and before, the Indians had known this area to be for its healing springs, and they would come here and soak in the waters, drink the waters, and they would keep this as an off limits to any kind of warring. They set a perimeter around this area, and other tribes were all welcome to come here and use the springs, but they had an agreement where they did not do any types of war, battles, or anything within the boundaries. Then you move into the 1860s. Dr. Alva Jackson discovered the healing properties of the water, or what he believed was healing properties. He felt it cured his eyesight, and then he served as a doctor here during the Civil War, and he carried on the tradition of the Indians. He would treat North and South soldiers, and with the agreement that there would be no fighting within the boundaries of this town. And then you get into the early 1900s, the town had become kind of a tourist destination because of the healing springs, and one doctor was prescribing people. They'd come here and he'd give them a cup and then tell them at this time you go to this spring, fill your cup, and then an hour later you go to the next spring, fill your cup. You did this throughout the day, and then you know, up till lunchtime you take a lunch break, and then you start over with a new list after lunch. And the people did seem to get better. Now if you think about it, what was happening here was that people were walking this very hilly area looking for these springs, and they were drinking cups of water with at each spring, so they were well hydrated and getting a lot of exercise. So that may have more to do with it than actually what was in the water. At that time, people didn't necessarily know that exercise and hydration were that important for you, but you know, a lot of people maybe with some health problems wasn't getting much exercise, and this was forcing them to get some activity and help them. But you know, with all that, it brought in an influx of interest in people, and then you move into the 60s and 70s, kind of the hippie culture came here, and they found it quaint and interesting, so they spent a lot of money upgrading and renewing some of these old structures, and we have what we have with Eureka Springs today, which is a lot of art and interesting items, and they've done a great job of preserving the Victorian culture. And as we travel around town, you will see that Victorian culture and houses and architecture all around. So come along, let's explore Eureka Springs.
Alright guys, so here's a little bit of downtown Eureka Springs. It's about, I don't know, what, 3:30, 4 o'clock? Amigos Mexican restaurant, which sounds really good, but we brought our own food this time. My food allergies are kind of out of whack right now, so yeah. Anyway, Mud Street Store, Ozark Crafts and Gifts, Holistic Pain Relief, Pack Rat's Paradise. We are gonna walk down through here, but maybe tomorrow. But I thought we'd just do a little video from the car. It's a lot easier to film.
Two Dumb Dames Fudge Factory.
Randy loves fudge. I don't so much. And there is a shop, candy shop down here that has some salted caramel that my sister wants us to pick up because when they were here before, she tried it and said it was really good. So we're gonna look to see if we can find that. But caladotites? I don't know what that says. It's really cool. Oh wow.
Pretzels.
Oh, that's neat. Downtown Market. Wilson & Wilson Folk Art. Clothing company. Oh yeah. Tomorrow, when we're fresh in the morning, we can go shopping. But I just thought it'd be a lot better to do video from the car because, you know, you don't want to film people like as you're walking because that's kind of weird. So, the Nut House, souvenirs, C'est la vie.
Voodoo Lounge.
A lot to see for sure.
Oh, the New Orleans Hotel. I almost booked that one.
Bank of Eureka Springs, but we'll roll this window down. Oh, that was too funny. I don't know if you've seen that. That was Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, what is it called? Where she's standing in the window and her dress blew up.
She's standing over there.
Well, in that window back there, that store window, they had a mannequin. Was what I meant to say. Cool. Very quaint here. I love it. Just something peaceful about it. So we're just here for
Well, I think that's what they call the grotto. It's like a spring.
oh, fine art of Eureka. Robes Manor. What's that say? Palace Hotel and Bathhouse. Lots of cool stuff, guys. There was a guy back there taking pictures down low. I think it'd be cool, I guess, if you had a dog and walk up down through here, like say you lived here and you take your walk down in here, and it'd be kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Oh, look how cute that is. Sorry for all the shaking, guys. We're in the car and the road's a little rough through here. Trying to hold my arm steady, but yeah. Can you imagine living right there? Oh, oh, oh. I think a lot of these are bed and breakfast, but then I think also people live down here, right?
Mm-hmm. There's only like 2,200 people in.
Oh. Public Library Annex. Oh, what's that?
There's only, I think the population is like 2,200.
We're gonna go back for that. So yeah, if y'all didn't know, I have another channel called Live, Laugh, Love to Read, and we go around when we're out doing other stuff and we look for little free libraries, and we just seen one. So
Check out that house. One,
cool.
The lower levels on that street and the upper levels on this street.
Oh wow, that is neat. Could you imagine living in that? I don't know. It'd just be kind of cool. Anyway, there is the code, or the code for our ice. A text just came through at the bed and breakfast. There was a sign on the main door when we went to pick up our packet, and it said ice. And so Randy went back to get some ice, and it said, please use code to get the ice. Well, we couldn't find it anywhere, so they just text us, tell us the code. So if you heard that dinging, that's what that was. This is pretty interesting. Anyway, this is just going to be a bunch of clips, guys, of Eureka Springs. Oh, funnel cakes. Cafe Main Street. Ladybug Emporium. Holistic Pain Relief. Packrat's Paradise. Mud Street Store. Sonia's Leather and Jewelry, B&B Collectibles, Central Oil Shop. A little bit downtown here in Eureka Springs. I have my eye on a bracelet at one of the shops that we stopped at first. And it's I'm not sure what kind, but it's like, I want to say ionic bracelet, but that could be wrong. But Randy got some hot sauce. I don't like hot sauce, but he got some hot sauce. But ain't it pretty down in here, guys? It's nice. It's Wednesday afternoon, so there's hardly anybody here. And it is April, so the weather's nice and not too hot. A little bit of a breeze. Rowdy Beaver Den and Store. What's this? Do we want to go in there? There's a lot of shops down here, guys. Very cool. A bunch of neat stuff.
Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of Eureka Springs. Very unique little town in northwest Arkansas. We've showed you around some of the interesting sites and everything, and we thought we'd end this video here at an iconic location in Eureka Springs, the Christ of the Ozarks. The statue, it's here on the complex where they have the Great Passion Play, and they have replicas of Holy Land and all that. So you should come out to Eureka Springs, check it out sometime.